I've never heard any of these people in French before. Maybe French is the language of good luck. I don't know. This is gonna sound really weird. I don't know if I'll be able to concentrate with this on.
Sonic, les forces d'Eggman envahissent la ville. On a besoin de toi ici.
Tiens bon, Tails, j'arrive.
Oh my god. French Sonic.
On n'a pas de temps à perdre. On va supporter les choses.
Hey, annoying Omochao 2001.
On dirait que plein de choses surgissent pour le voisinage se changent en désordre. Ça va être long.
You're not gonna inform me of every ring I collect, will you? 'Cause we'll be here all day.
Il y a du sable partout. Les collines vertes de Greenhill devraient s'appeler les collines sablonneuses.
Oh man, French Sonic. French Sonic, guys. Oh, I wonder what French Infinite sounds like. Oh man. This is gonna be fun. Imagine if this PB's. In 2001 because you're the only one that hasn't been killed by people who... Oh. Yeah, most people I know hate Omochao. Who played Sonic games hate Omochao. Like, I'm sure we can figure out how to play the game ourselves, Omochao. Shut up. And in Sonic Riders, I don't think you can disable Omochao's voice at all. Not the GameCube version, anyways. Yeah, that's bad.
S'il transporte du ravitaillement, je ne pense pas qu'il soit armé.
Oh my god, French Amy. Ah yes, that is correct. Omochao did first appear in SA2. Good game, SA2. Like 1/3 of it, anyways.
Tout le monde est à bord. Plus vite.
Le radar détecte Eggman 3 autres. Pourrait également
Oh, more French tales.
Alors,
Oh boy.
j'ai comme l'impression qu'Eggman va nous faire un coup de poing.
Whoa. Ah.
Ils sont complètement saccagés ces tours. Il faut arrêter Eggman et mettre un terme à cette guerre.
Not sure if I can do that. Well, I feel like I'm at risk of falling off the platform. Oh, welcome back, Star. I never said hi to you when you came back last time. I switched the voice languages to French. Because just out of curiosity, I've never heard the voice cast for the French version of Sonic the Hedgehog before. So, I don't know. Mais oui. What does that mean? I was just playing in Japanese, that was my previous run, but let's go for some more variety. I'm anxious to find out what French Infinite sounds like. Our favorite edgelord, but in French. I'm very curious to know. As long as he still sounds intimidating, then I don't care.
Nos autres forces sont en train de convaincre l'ennemi. On dirait que t'as pris le meilleur chemin. La survie de Sonic dépend de toi. Trouve-le.
Rejoice, French viewers, even though I don't think I have anybody who lives in France that regularly watches me.
Les prisonniers sont retenus dans une sorte de bâtiment d'internement. Sonic et Sonic sont encore une sale ville.
On n'arrive pas à sortir d'ici. On est sous le feu ennemi. On dirait que cet endroit a été utilisé il y a pas longtemps. Il semble que beaucoup de nos frères ont été retirés. Encore une chose qu'Edman va nous
Okay, let's lose all my rings like I'm supposed to for this level at the end. Never mind, forget I said anything. Actually, it's probably not working because the rental I choose is the wolf, and the wolf attracts rings to him, I believe, so that probably has something to do with it. The first main Sonic game where Colleen Villiers voices Tails.
J'ai hâte de voir combien de temps tu tiendras face à ça.
Viens te battre en personne et je te passerai un savon.
That's an interesting tidbit.
Je vais me qualifier de regarder ça.
Oh my god, French Zavok. French Zavok. Can't wait to hear the chili dog line. I'm so glad that they canonized Sonic's love of chili dogs from the Sad AM show. I'm pretty sure that's where it originated from. One of the Saturday morning shows from the 90s. I don't know why they chose chili dogs of all foods, but whatever.
Comment ai-je pu à nouveau perdre contre vous?
C'était super. Apporte des beignets la prochaine fois.
They don't look good to me either. I mean, most foods look disgusting to me, honestly. I am a pretty picky eater. If I had to, just give me a regular hot dog, but not whatever, the chili sauce or whatever that you put on top of the hot dog. Oh hey Mira, I decided I was getting sick of English and Japanese, so I switched the voice language to French. enjoy. Mais oui. I've never heard the French voice cast of this game before, so I'm just curious.
Wow, on est dans l'espace. Je suppose que c'est ce qui arrive à quiconque contrarie Eggman. Pas moyen que je moisisse ici. Je peux courir nulle part.
French is a pretty beautiful language, but I just don't understand any of this. Wonder how different the translation is. Okay.
Waouh, ils y vont vraiment pas de main morte. Enfin, peu importe, tant qu'ils ne touchent pas, quand faut y aller.
I don't mind French Tales or French Sonic that much. But I don't know about Knuckles. Yay, I glotted Eggate, finally. One of the few Sonic games where Sonic gets badly beaten in a cutscene which includes Sonic and the Black Knight and Sonic Generations. Can you really define badly beaten in Generations as just what? It was just in the intro he gets like slapped really hard, and towards the end he gets crushed by a hand, but I don't really know if I call that badly beaten. He recovers from both of those like nothing happened. I don't know about Black Knight though. I skipped all the cutscenes of Black Knight. I just couldn't do about it. Hey, creative username. How are you? That's a pretty interesting username you got there. I'm curious to know what, how you came up with that. I just can't help but notice your incredibly interesting username. You know, because it's just very interesting. You thought about what you loved. You're funny, dude. I like you. Screw off, Mira. I learned the first part of it. I can't do the second part. It's good enough for me. Anyways. Oh, wait, you were talking about the Sonic Boom game. Oh, right. I'm remembering now, because at the beginning of Rise of Lyric, Sonic gets like beaten senseless by a bunch of Lyric's goons. Right. Hey, I thought about seeing if I could practice a bunch of stuff to get world record for a while, and then the Blue Mania came in out of nowhere and got world record. Then it's like, oh, okay, it's a pretty good time, but it's still doable for me to beat that. And then he got the 56, and then I was like, well, I can scratch that off my list. As long as, yeah, Blue Mania is keeping the world record, he's always gonna have that.
toi, Sonic.
C'est l'heure de rencontrer notre adversaire mystère.
French Sonic. I love French Sonic. Gosh darn it, now I'm thinking of Sonic Boom again, because stupid, because I was talking about that earlier, and do I still have the game? I can't remember if I sold it or not. I can check real quick. I have my Wii U library right next to me. Is that Boom? Yeah, okay. I still have Rise of Lyric. Oh right, French Infinite.
Sérieux, t'as jamais vu de hérisson avant? Attends que je te montre mes piquants.
Whoa, what was that? Also, I don't know, maybe she learned very quickly how to become a good military leader. Also, not going for quick kill because I don't want to risk losing all the time that I have saved currently. Hopefully that's a decent excuse for not going for fast drafts. I just don't want to risk anything. Rise of Lyric, no. Darkspine Sonic can keep that. No thank you.
Contrairement au robot, je peux m'améliorer. Je suis plus puissant à chaque seconde.
Je t'apprendrai à tenir ta langue à notre prochaine rencontre. Tu peux compter là-dessus.
Yeah, that one's pretty obvious, Omochao. I'll just call you Omochao. This game was built off of Lost World's code. You can tell, it's pretty obvious, all the sound effects are ripped right from it. Or not, it's not even ripped from it, because this is Lost World, it's just created differently into, it's a different game, built off of Lost World's skeleton. You can tell by the icon used for the homing attack over enemies, the sound effect used when you home in onto an enemy, the homing attack sound itself, yeah, the list goes on. Ooh, more French tales.
Cette zone est encore relativement en bon état. Mais l'ennemi est quelque part ici. Tu ferais bien d'être prudent, Sonic.
I love you, French tales. Smooth voice. Yeah, Roger Craig Smith. Dang, Roger's been voicing Sonic for like, what, 8 years now? Time flies. Time flies, dude. Time flies. Because the first game Roger voiced Sonic in was Free Riders, if I remember correctly. Or Colors, whichever came out first. And yeah, that was 2010, so... Actually, it hasn't even been 8 years. We still got like 8 months to go, but yeah, it's almost been 8 years, which is... man. Oh, French Eggman. Oh, sounds kind of off. Yeah, okay, so then it was Free Riders. I should know, because I made my Sonic timeline video. I should have known that, because of that video that I made with this image. No, Miro, we were talking about the Bad Riders game that everybody wants to forget the existence of. RNG fucked me over. God damn it. Yeah, RNG is a big factor in this fight, unfortunately. Oh, can't have everything go your way. I could take a little time loss this time. You know, speaking of free riders, I used to own free riders. I say used to, but like, I don't know where the hell my copy of Free Riders is. I distinctly remember having it for at least close to 2 years or so, and then it just kind of vanished. I still have my 360, I still have my Kinect, like obviously I have all that, but like I don't know where the hell my copy of Free Riders is. I don't know if I misplaced it or if my brother sold it behind my back or something. I don't know. I'm never gonna buy that game ever again, but if I somehow obtain it again, then I could do like a meme stream of that. That'd be funny. And I could have my face cam, or not face cam. Actually, yeah, I could have my face cam, and then you could all watch me move my body around to the beat of one of the worst Sonic games ever made. In terms of just playability alone. Yo, hey Grandman. I mean, Mario Man. I mean, whatever you want to be called from now on. I'm so conflicted because you said you didn't want to be called Grandman anymore. That was just like a temporary. Never mind. Just shut up now. Also, if you haven't noticed, I'm playing Forces in French. I got sick of playing the game in Japanese and English, so I decided to switch it up and see what everybody sounds like in French. Pretty good so far. I'm not a big fan of Knuckles' voice, or Eggman's, but everybody else seems okay so far. Okay, then I'll just go back to calling you Mario Man from now on, I think. Unless you change your mind and you like change your username again to like Grand Mario Man. Grand Mario Man. It doesn't even have a good ring to it. Never mind. Oh right, aren't you doing your daily streams now? When are you starting that? I was thinking of, because I highlighted you a few times in your server, I could do bingo with you. Single bingo, because I'm not a big fan of triple bingo since it would just take me forever, but if you want to do that, then I'm up for it. Either today or tomorrow. No! 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 What? See, this is what I get for talking about Odyssey when I'm playing Forces. God damn it. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be so mad. Really? 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 Oh my. Why? Why did I lose that 30 seconds? Why'd that have to happen? I'm sad now. I'm sad. What was I saying about the Odyssey? Oh, I was asking if you still wanted to do, single bingo instead of triple bingo, since that's too long for me, but I mentioned you in your server a few times about doing that. I don't know, just wanted to do that sometime. what? Oh, hey, interesting username. Thank you for the follow. I'm sorry, I just don't really want to say that. Oh, no, that's fine. I'm in no rush. I'm in no rush, dude. Just tomorrow if you want. Just sometime tomorrow. No rush. No rush. Nice, I didn't fall off the slide. Even people who haven't played this game should know the big meme that falling off the slide here is just the worst thing ever. One of these days I'll get a Switch Pro controller. It'll be helpful for Kirby Star Allies. I did say I would be speedrunning that game, keeping my promise. I still want to be able to watch all the cutscenes in the game though. So like, yeah. Oh my god. So it'll be like I'll do a casual playthrough, maybe on stream, maybe not, I don't know. And then right after, I'll try to speedrun with the knowledge that I've gained up to that point. And we'll see how that goes. Most Kirby speedruns, modern Kirby speedruns nowadays are like 2 hours, 3 hours long, so I can do that. Hopefully it'll be fun. God, I'm so hyped for Star Allies. I was super hyped for Planet Robobot too, and that turned out to be amazing. God, before Planet Robobot came out, I was like, how is Planet Robobot gonna top Triple Deluxe? That game was so good. I had so much fun with the levels, the music was great, the final bosses were awesome. Jeez. And then Planet Robobot topped everything. Not saying that Triple Deluxe is bad, it's just Planet Robobot did it all a lot better, and now I'm still iffy on if Star Allies is going to improve on it, but then I'm thinking like, it probably, obviously it will, but like, I don't know, whatever it is, like, it's Kirby. There's no such thing, there's never been a bad Kirby game in the history of ever, so I'm sure it'll turn out to be alright. I'll probably enjoy it for what it is. I mean, you kind of have to. There's no way you can't enjoy any game in a series where there's never been a bad game ever in it. Maybe the one contender for like the most mediocre but not outright bad Kirby game was like Kirby's Avalanche. It was like, is that like a puzzle game or any game? I don't even remember, but it's some SNES Kirby game that nobody really cares about. Again, not that it's outright bad, it's just nothing memorable. Hey Marman, you said you were doing daily streams, right? Are you going to do that today, or just not going to for today? I mean, you usually start at like from here to like 8 o'clock or something, so I don't know, I'm just curious. Thanks to you for forcing myself into your awful game. Get it? Forces? Forcing? So many jokes from just the one name of this game.
Tu as dû te faire abandonner parce que tu as trop traîné. Le fort triomphera toujours du faible. Tu ne peux en vouloir qu'à lui.
No! No!
Derrière
Ah!
cette peur se cache une étincelle de défi.
Well,
Et ses yeux
there goes a significant amount of time. Well,
bien convaincu. Je sous-estimais à quel
well,
point le
well,
faible s'accroche
well,
désespérément à la vie.
not like this man's game. All the negative Twitch emotes. Why? What's today? Today's Sunday? Yeah, today's Sunday. Just trying to remember. Because on Monday, I'm really looking forward to the Star Wars Rebels TV shows continuing, and I'm like so anxious to see what happens next.
Selon Rouge, il devrait y avoir une base de données quelque part. On doit localiser le bâtiment qui l'abrite. Ce sera pas une partie de plaisir à trouver. Vu la taille du lieu.
Sonic forces you to suffer and like this game? Well, I don't know. I like this game, and I'm not suffering. Oh, that was horrible. Completely messed up that strat. Yeah, I do really like this game though. For all of its faults, I legitimately enjoy this game. With the exception of maybe like 2 levels tops.
Le niveau de l'eau monte. Quelque chose a dû l'enclencher. Méfie-toi.
What's my favorite Sonic game? What better way than to say that you're kind of looking right at it. Kipo.
Attention, Metal Sonic a... Attention, Metal Sonic a été vu pas loin de là.
Je le vois nulle part.
Damn it. Oh well. I was trying to do a skip there. Oh well.
Travail, partenaire. Continue comme ça.
Definitely gonna lose some time from those failed attempts. Hopefully it's nothing I can't make up later.
C'est fini pour toi.
If you're wondering, my top 3 Sonic games are 1 this game, 2 3 and Knuckles. Wait, did I say that right? Yeah, 2 3 and Knuckles, and then 3 would, and then 3 would be Sonic Colors, the Wii version. I've never really played the DS version. I have no opinion on that. I mean, I guess you should take my opinion for a grain of salt. Everybody says I'm the man of bad opinions. Star, you can tell him if you're still here, Star, but yeah, nobody likes my opinions. So take that for what you will, I guess.
C'est parti, partenaire. En unissant nos forces, rien ne nous arrêtera. Le turbo.
Graphics, boost, music, story. I'd say the first three are mostly valid points, but I personally disagree with the fourth one. I find the story to be pretty generic, just resistance fighting together, united against the cause of some evil overlord that's already taken over the world. Like, that's been done to death. And the Sonic TV show from the 90s pulls it off way better, if you ask me. Even though it was cancelled, but like, I got the gist of it. It pulled it off really well. You should give it a watch. Although I'm sure most Sonic fans worth their salt have seen it already. It was just called Sonic the Hedgehog. I believe, I could be wrong, but it was one of the early 90s shows. It's the one that had Sally Acorn. Yeah, that's the easy way to identify it. It's the one that had Sally Acorn. Gosh darn it, Mira, you need to get educated on your Sonic lore. Sally Acorn, she was Sonic's love interest from the one of the early 90s Sonic TV shows. That show had basically the same exact premise of this game. Eggman is taken over the world and a resistance forms to take it back. Yeah, it's basically the same story. It's just told much better in that show than it is in this game. If you ask my opinion. Oh yeah, the TV show that I'm talking about was canceled, but its story continued in the comics, and I haven't read any of the comics, but I've seen them. They seem pretty good for what they're worth. I should probably give them a read sometime. Yeah, they did discontinue the Archie comics. But there's a new comic series taking its place, which in story takes place after the events of Forces, so I'm interested to see how that will turn out. I'll try to give that series a read, honestly. I have high hopes for it. Also because it introduces that new character, what's her name? The Lemur, the new Lemur character. Tangle, that's her name. God damn it. Introduce Tangle, so can't be bad. No! Ah. Come on. Oh man, I'm losing a lot of time for that. Ah, that's disappointing. Oh well. I haven't failed it that many times in a while. I won't lose sleep over it, but... Mira, though, you should look up the show that I'm talking about. I swear it was just called Sonic the Hedgehog. I think the show started in like 94 or 95. It's really good though. I'm just saying it's really good and you should check it out.
Le système de défense est toujours activé. Je croyais qu'on l'avait coupé.
Ils ont sûrement dû enclencher l'alimentation de secours. Pas d'inquiétude. Sonic est sur le coup. Il va trouver un prétexte.
Alright, whenever the new comic series does come out, I think I heard it was like August or something. But yeah, as I was saying, I'll definitely give that a read if I can. Okay, that's what I thought. It was just called Sonic the Hedgehog.
Reste calme et tu trouveras le chemin à suivre.
Yeah, I keep saying this, but it's a really good show and you should see it if you haven't. Like, anybody watching, honestly. Just anybody watching. Even if you're not chatting, which is fine, by the way. You should really check it out sometime if you haven't. It has everything that this game doesn't have in terms of the story, including character development. Nope. Ah, that got really sloppy towards the end. Oh well. Yeah, Sad AM. That's right, that's right. That's what the difference is. Sad AM is what Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog is called. And then the other show is just Sonic the Hedgehog. I think I have that right, yeah. Confuses me sometimes.
Maintenant, on se bat pour récupérer notre monde. N'arrête pas, regarde pas derrière. Concentre-toi sur ce qu'il y a devant, quoi qu'il arrive. Tout le monde est prêt? Chargez! Si on arrive à capturer Eggman, on aura gagné. Trouve sa cachette, Sonic!
Oh, tu verras autant.
D'accord, poursuivre Eggman, c'est la spécialité. Je vais le retrouver en un rien de temps.
Boost doesn't carry over there for some reason. Yeah, there's Sonic Underground too. Oh god. Oh god, Sonic Underground. Oh god, Sonic Underground. What a meme that show was.
Soutenir pour l'instant.
I don't even know why it needed to exist.
Tout va bien.
God, what? Guess I'll just go through the cutscene. I really don't want to risk anything else.
Notre forces sont aussi en
Probably
déplacement.
lose over 10
On s'en
seconds from
sortira.
this.
Attention, prudence. Je déteste Eggman.
Well, I'm not saying Underground was bad, it was just very bizarre. I don't really understand why it even existed, honestly. Like, what was the point? Was it to promote the Dreamcast, which came out around the same time? That's the only decent reason I can think of, but even then, Underground has nothing to do with the Adventure series. Or the Dreamcast, like, I don't know, just can never think of a good reason why that show had to exist. Other than fan art fodder. Yeah, because the Sonic siblings were all voiced by the same person, I might add. Jaleel White trying to make a female voice is one of the funniest things you'll ever hear. Hey, it's critical. Thanks for the help, dude.
C'était pas là qu'on était censé atterrir. Rentrons, tout le monde nous attend. Double turbo!
I think that show's still on Netflix, so I don't really want to watch that again. I'd just rather watch Sonic the Hedgehog. Like,
Pas même le néant.
the songs,
T'agaces, tout le
the
monde?
intro song. Oh god, it's stuck in my head to this day.
Vous avez tous les deux disparu d'un coup.
C'est rien passé du tout. Partons à la recherche des crânes.
Sonic Underground. Sonic Underground. Oh no! Ah, damn it! Ah. Of course they fuck up the speed strat. Well, nah, I'm gonna lose. I don't even want to say how much time I'm gonna lose. Just watch the timer and just don't say anything. Just don't say anything. Don't really like it when people point out, oh man, it was so much time.
Tiens, si notre flotte garde le dessus, on devrait être en mesure de tout avoir sous contrôle. Tu vas rater la fête si tu ne te dépêches pas, Céline.
It's one of your least favorite levels? Really? Everybody I know loves Null Space. Always one of their favorite levels because of all the branching pathways and different ways to beat the level. I mean, I have to agree. Do you actually like not like anything in the level itself? Like what there is at the level? Like just the overabundance of rail grinding or something? I'm just curious to know. Ah.
Le prototype devrait annuler l'effet.
Tu vas te faire carboniser avant de l'atteindre. Laisse tomber la recrue, va bien.
Tout dépend de la recrue maintenant.
Les chances de succès sont minuscules. C'est une tentative désespérée. S'il te plaît, reviens le savoir.
I love the second half. Oh, I would say, like, I would definitely agree with that as a valid complaint. Null Space was so woefully underused. It would have been really cool. I remember one YouTube comment I saw where it was like, it'd be really cool. The guy was like, it would be really cool if the level, if during the level you constantly switch between going in and out of Metropolis and Null Space. That's a really cool concept. Something like that would have been really awesome. But we all know that Sonic games are just the land of missed potential, and this game is no different, unfortunately.
Ça a pu utiliser une tonne d'énergie. Le rejet fantôme devrait être plus faible maintenant. C'est notre seule chance de vaincre Infinity.
À tous les vaisseaux, aidez Sonic et les autres. Attirez l'attention de l'ennemi et protégez-les des dégâts.
Ça a pu utiliser une tonne d'énergie. Le rejet fantôme devrait être plus faible maintenant. C'est notre seule chance de vaincre Infinity.
À tous les vaisseaux, aidez Sonic et les autres. Attirez l'attention de l'ennemi et protégez-les des dégâts.
everybody complains about Chaos. That's... He only appears in cutscenes, he gets killed off in a cutscene. I doubt he even has an in-game model. Well, actually, okay. I recall somebody data mining a model of Chaos out of this game, so he does have one. It's just it's never ever used in any level.
Et pourquoi pas Sigil le clown masqué? Autant la graver pour la personne qui va en avoir besoin, hein?
Yeah, Chaos fight would have been really cool. Maybe with a remix of the theme that plays during like Chaos 4 or something. I don't know.
C'en est fini. L'amitié n'est rien qu'une brève illusion. Elle ne peut compter que sur soi.
Même sous ton masque, on peut voir à quel point tu es triste. C'est ta réalité virtuelle du rubis fantôme qui est l'illusion.
Come on, Infinite, just die already. Please.
C'est parti, partenaire. En unissant nos forces, rien ne nous arrêtera.
Okay. I don't think this will take cloud or gold, whatever, just as long as I'm not losing more time. Oh, okay. What was I saying? Alright, Chaos. Underused potential. The only difference between hard mode and easy mode is that on easy mode, your times aren't saved to the leaderboards when you beat levels, and your maximum ring count is 99. Besides that, there's no difference. No reduced boss HP, you don't lose less rings from enemy attacks, none of that. There's no other difference. Which begs the question why it's even in the game in the first place. Like, there's no benefit to playing on normal mode. There's no downside either. The ring, like, this game leaves me so mixed. Oh my god. The difficulty select is pointless, is what I'm trying to say. No, not my favorite game ever. Just my favorite Sonic game. This is not my favorite game ever. Hell no. That honor goes to the first Super Mario Galaxy game.
Nous n'avons pas encore trouvé d'entrée. Pas plus de chance.
Cette recherche est toujours bien.
Tu paries que si l'autre Sonic va trouver.
Was expecting that to go horribly wrong, but it did, so that's cool. That is cool indeed. The the gold too, so that's nice. Actually, never mind. I don't know why I did that. I was thinking of a strat that you do for this level. It saves some time, but you can't change avatars during these auto run parts, and that's what you need it for, so yeah, it wouldn't have worked.
Système de défense est dur à pirater avec les moyens normaux.
On n'est pas normaux alors, on va trouver un passage.
Alors c'est là qu'Eggman a conçu une fille. C'est tellement triste. Quel endroit isolé pour être mis au monde. Le réacteur est tout prêt.
On s'en charge, c'est parti. Ça y est, ils l'ont fait. Ils ont vraiment réussi. Je prendrais bien une pause là. Je me sentirais mieux quand on aura réduit ce truc ensemble.
Not even a sub 1 minute QT. Flat 30. Oh boy. It's happening. Like, it's not gonna be a big PB, but still, it's happening, and that's what's important. Unless I... No, let's not even talk about that. Let's not even talk about that. The fact that Sonic Colors Unleashed. I really like those games, except for half of Unleashed, you know, Werehog and all that. Everything besides the Werehog is fine, though. But, I really like those games, but just... Forces just has a level of fun that I don't get as much from those two. Like, my total playtime for Forces across all systems, I bought this game multiple times, reaches almost 200 hours. I'm not trying to like brag, I'm just stating that. Like, that's just like how much fun I have with this game. Like, why would you play a game for hundreds of hours if you're not having fun with it? And I sincerely had fun with this game. With the exception of like 2 levels. If you have fun with something, why not just play it over and over again? Just, you know, as long as you don't get tired of it, which I haven't yet, then it shouldn't be a problem, right? No, what? What? Well, okay, there goes all my time save. There it goes. And for just casual strats, not going for his risky thing, as risky, what was this? Watches this PVs by a second. That would be fucking hilarious if this PVs by a second. I would die of laughter. I would die of laughter. I'm gonna hide my splits, like not on OBS, but I mean from my window of view, Okay, there. I can't even see what the timer's at now, so I'm just not gonna be as nervous. I can't see my timer right now, so I'm just gonna pretend like it's just a regular run. It's just, let's just go through this like it's any other regular old run. Reopen my live split window if it doesn't end up being a PB. Oh well. Shit happens. Shit happens. Oh. 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 I got out of my rut. Huh. Huh. Thanks for the GGs and stuff. But the thing is, I could have saved time if I didn't die. Because getting a good phase 2 Death Egg Robot is really hard. And there are even more ridiculous IL strats you can go for if you're like really balls to the wall. It's insane. I'm never doing that. Huh. Oh, and I didn't even locally record this, so now I have to clip it in my Twitch. Ugh. Such a pain. Emotional scene now in French.
T'inquiète pas, Tails. Je suis sûr qu'on le reverra un jour. Bon, les gars, il est temps de nettoyer la pagaille qu'Eggman a causée dans ce monde. Et je parle pas de toutes ces illusions qu'il a créées pour nous.